I craved adventure, the kind that takes you out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. I wanted to feel the thrill of discovering new places, meeting new people, and experiencing life in a way I never had before. The world was vast, and I was just a tiny speck in it, yearning to explore its hidden corners, a journey into the heart of something real. Bangladesh called to me. It wasn't just another destination on the map, it was a place that promised authenticity, a raw and unfiltered experience. The bustling cities, the serene countryside, the rich tapestry of the cultures and traditions, it all beckoned me. A land of vibrant chaos and whispered kindness, where every street corner held a story, and every face had a tale to tell. The markets were alive with colours, sounds and scents that were both foreign and familiar. It was a sensory overload, but in the best possible way, a place I knew so little about. Yet that was the allure. The mystery of the unknown, the promise of discovery. I spent hours poring over guidebooks and maps, trying to piece together an itinerary, but knowing that the real adventure would be in the unexpected moments. I booked a ticket, my heart pounding with a mix of fear and anticipation. This was it, the moment I had been waiting for. As the plane took off, I felt a rush of emotions, excitement, nervousness, and a deep sense of curiosity. What awaited me on the other side? A chance to get lost and find myself, to strip away the layers of routine and rediscover who I was at my core. The journey was as much about the places I would see as it was about the person I would become. Landing in Dhaka, the air hung heavy and humid. It was a stark contrast to the cool, air-conditioned plane cabin. The city was alive, buzzing with energy. The streets were a maze of activity, and I felt a mix of exhilaration and trepidation as I stepped into this new world. Rickshaws weaved through traffic, horns blaring, a symphony of city sounds. It was overwhelming, intoxicating. The chaos had a rhythm to it, a dance that I was eager to learn. Every corner I turned revealed something new, something unexpected. Every sight, every smell was a jolt to my senses. The aroma of street food, the vibrant colors of spices, the cacophony of voices, it was all so vivid, so alive. I felt like I was in the middle of a living, breathing painting. This wasn't just a trip. This was an awakening, an opportunity to see the world through new eyes, to challenge my perceptions and to grow in ways I never imagined. Bangladesh was more than a destination. It was a journey into the heart of the unknown, and I was ready to embrace every moment. Dhaka was a whirlwind of energy. The moment I stepped into the city, I was enveloped by a cacophony of sounds, sights and smells that seemed to come from every direction. The streets were alive, buzzing with the hum of daily life, and it felt like the city itself was breathing. People everywhere, a sea of faces and languages. Each person seemed to have their own story, their own rhythm, contributing to the symphony of the city. The diversity was astounding, with people from all walks of life converging in this vibrant metropolis. The streets throbbed with life. Vendors hawking their wares, children playing, the scent of spices filling the air. The aroma of freshly cooked street food mingled with the earthy scent of spices, creating an intoxicating blend that was impossible to ignore. Every corner seemed to offer a new sensory experience. It was chaotic, yes, but there was a strange beauty to it. The chaos had a rhythm, a pulse that was both overwhelming and captivating. The vibrant colors of the market stalls, the intricate patterns of the traditional clothing, and the constant movement of people created a living tapestry that was mesmerizing to watch, a raw, unfiltered energy that pulsed through the city. It was as if the very essence of Dhaka was distilled into its streets, a place where life was lived in its purest form. The energy was infectious, drawing me in and making me feel a part of the city's heartbeat. One day, I wandered through the narrow alleys of old Dhaka. These winding paths seemed to hold secrets of the past, with every turn revealing a new facet of the city's rich history. The architecture was a blend of old and new, with ancient buildings standing side by side with modern structures. The scent of incense and strong, sweet tea followed me. It was a comforting aroma, one that seemed to ground me amidst the sensory overload. The tea stalls were a hub of activity, with people gathering to chat and share stories over steaming cups of chai. I stumbled upon a hidden courtyard, an oasis of calm amidst the chaos. It was a serene spot tucked away from the bustling streets, where the noise seemed to fade into the background. The courtyard was a sanctuary, a place where time seemed to slow down. A group of men sat together, sipping tea and playing cards. Their laughter and conversation filled the air, creating a sense of community and camaraderie. It was a simple scene, yet it spoke volumes about the culture and the people of Dhaka. They smiled, welcoming me with gestures and a few words of broken English. Their warmth and hospitality were genuine, making me feel at home in a city that was so different from my own. It was these small moments of connection that made my experience in Dhaka truly special. This was the Bangladesh I had hoped to find, a place where the past and present coexisted, where the energy of the city was matched by the warmth of its people. It was a sensory overload, but it was also a journey of discovery, one that left an indelible mark on my heart. The people, the heart and soul of Bangladesh, that's what stayed with me. Their warmth, their generosity. In every corner of this vibrant country, I encountered acts of kindness that left a lasting impression on me. They possessed a resilience, a spirit that shone through, even in the toughest of times. Whether it was the bustling markets or the serene villages, the people of Bangladesh faced their challenges with an unyielding spirit. Even when I couldn't understand their words, their smiles spoke volumes. It was as if their expressions were a universal language, conveying warmth, welcome, and a sense of belonging. One evening, I found myself hopelessly lost in the maze-like streets of Dhaka. The city, with its chaotic energy and labyrinthine alleys, can be overwhelming for a newcomer. Frustrated, I stopped a young man asking for directions. My limited knowledge of the local language made communication difficult, but I hoped he could understand my plight. He didn't speak much English, but he understood my predicament. His eyes lit up with understanding, and he nodded reassuringly. He smiled kindly, pointed me in the right direction, and then, to my surprise, walked with me for several blocks, ensuring I found my way. His gesture was more than just helpful. It was a testament to the innate kindness of the people here. That simple act of kindness, the willingness to help a stranger, touched me deeply. It was a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, there are moments of profound humanity that shine through, making the world feel a little smaller and a lot warmer. Bangladesh was a land of contrasts, ancient traditions intertwined with modern life. I explored Mughal forts, their crumbling walls whispering tales of emperors and empires. I stood in awe of the Star Mosque, its intricate mosaics shimmering in the sunlight. But Bangladesh was also a land of vibrant culture. I witnessed the colourful chaos of the Pohela Boishakh procession, celebrating the Bengali New Year. I was swept away by the energy of a traditional ball music performance, the soulful melodies echoing in the night. Every experience, a brushstroke painting a vivid picture of this fascinating country. Section 5, a tapestry of flavors. The food. Oh, the food! Bangladesh was a symphony of flavors, a delightful assault on the senses. Spicy curries, fragrant rice, delicate fish dishes, every meal was a celebration. I ventured into street food stalls, savoring the melt-in-your-mouth flavors of fuchka, the tangy bursts of chapati. I sipped on sweet, milky tea, its warmth spreading through me. Food wasn't just sustenance here, it was an art form, a way of life. Section 6. Finding peace in the madness. There was a certain rhythm to the chaos, a pulse that vibrated through the streets. At first it was overwhelming, but slowly I found myself adapting, surrendering to the flow. I sought refuge in the peaceful beauty of the countryside. I took a boat trip down the Ganges, the river shimmering like a ribbon of silver. The air was fresh, filled with the sounds of nature. In those moments, surrounded by such serene beauty, I found a sense of peace I hadn't realized I was missing. Section 7, transformed by kindness. My journey through Bangladesh wasn't always easy. There were moments of frustration, times when I felt lost and alone, but through it all, the kindness of the people never wavered. They reminded me of the inherent goodness in humanity, the power of connection. I left Bangladesh a changed person. My heart was full, overflowing with gratitude for the experiences I had, the people I met. I had stepped outside my comfort zone, embraced the unknown, and discovered a world of beauty and resilience. Section 8. The journey continues, but the journey doesn't end here. The memories, the lessons learned stay with me. They fuel my desire to explore more, to connect with different cultures, to embrace the beauty of our diverse world. Bangladesh taught me that sometimes the most unexpected destinations hold the most profound lessons. It taught me the power of human connection, the importance of embracing the unknown, and the beauty that can be found in the most unexpected of places. Section 9. Come, explore with me. So I invite you to join me. Step outside your comfort zone, embrace the unknown. Explore the world with open eyes and an open heart. You might be surprised at what you discover. Subscribe below and become a part of our travel community. Let's explore the world together, one adventure at a time.